A flower pot falling from the window filled the old man's heart with endless fear. He began to think, what if one day he accidentally fell too? Would his body also shatter into pieces? The more he thought about it, the more terrified he became. Finally, he quickly packed his belongings and returned to the small hut in his village. After reaching the village, he hung up some photographs and placed the broken flower pot carefully on the table. But as soon as he started climbing the stairs, a book slipped from his hands. Seeing the scattered pages, fear once again crept into his mind. He thought that if he ever fell from the stairs, he might even lose his life. Frightened by these thoughts, he began arranging every single thing in the house neatly and carefully, but the accident still didn't stop. Suddenly, the teapot slipped from his hands, crashed onto the floor, and shattered. At that moment, another thought struck him. He was completely alone. If something terrible happened to him in this house, no one would even know. There would be nobody to take care of him, not even after his death. Thinking this, he sat down on a chair as his fear kept growing stronger. Then, by mistake, his hand hit the wall, causing the photo frame hanging there to fall and break into pieces. Looking at the shattered glass on the floor, his fear became even deeper. Now he wanted to leave that strange house immediately. But while stepping back, his foot slipped and he fell into the flowers placed near the door. For a moment, he thought this time he wouldn't survive. But when he gathered himself and looked closely, there wasn't even a single scratch on his body. At that very moment, he realized that all his fear had suddenly disappeared. After thinking for many days, the old man finally decided that from now on, he would no longer live in fear, but would live his life freely and happily. And if you truly love your parents, then like this video and subscribe to the channel.